Everything you learned about attraction was built on weakness. You were trained to beg. You were trained to chase. You were trained to convince someone to see your value. And now you are exhausted. You are tired of being ignored, tired of being left on red, tired of caring more than they ever did. Listen to me. What you were taught was never designed to make you powerful. It was designed to make you dependent. Today, we flip that. Today, you stop playing the role of the desperate one. Today, you learn to move like a calm, controlled, high-value man, and it starts with this. You do not win by reacting. You win by mastering yourself. You live in a world where everybody is exploding emotionally. They post every feeling. They argue in comments. They send long paragraphs when they feel insecure. They lose control and then wonder why nobody respects them. But look closely. Who is the one that stands out? Who is the one everyone remembers? It is the one who stays calm, the one who does not flinch, the one who does not let emotions drag him around like a puppet. That is stoic calm. Stoic calm is not being numb. It is not pretending you feel nothing. It is the power to feel everything and still decide your response. The more reactive you are, the less attractive you become. The more composed you are, the more people are drawn to you. Next time you feel jealousy rise, next time you feel anger, fear, or panic, when she takes too long to reply, do not rush to react. Pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, what does a high-value man do right now? He does not explode. He does not beg. He does not send essays. He stays grounded. When everyone else is panicking, the person who remains calm becomes the leader. That calm energy is magnetic. People feel safe around it. They respect it. They are attracted to it, even if they cannot explain why. Before we go deeper, I want you to anchor this in your mind. Go to the comments and write this affirmation. I am calm, controlled, and unshakable. Write it as a promise to yourself. After you drop that affirmation, I want you to like this video as a way of shaking hands with your future self. And if you are truly serious about becoming a disciplined, high-value man, I want you to subscribe, so this kind of mindset stays in front of you, not just for a day, but for your whole journey. One of the things you fear the most is rejection. You think rejection means you are not good enough. You think when someone doesn't choose you, it proves you are unworthy. That is a lie. Rejection is not a mirror of your worth. It is a mirror of their preferences, their timing, their wounds, their standards, their confusion. It is about them far more than it is about you. The real test is not whether you get rejected. Everyone does. The real test is how you respond. Most people crumble. Their ego shatters. They beg for a second chance. They send more messages. They try to fix themselves for someone who has already walked away. A high-value man does something very different. He accepts it with calm. He smiles. He says, "No problem, I respect your choice." And then he walks away with his head high. That is power. Because now you are saying, without words, my worth is not up for debate. Your answer does not change who I am. And here is the interesting part. People remember how you handle rejection. They remember the way you did not break. Sometimes they even question their own decision, because strength is attractive. Every time life rejects you, you have a chance to display emotional resilience. To show that you cannot be destroyed by a no. To prove that you are the kind of man who keeps walking. Rejection does not weaken you. It exposes where you still need to grow. If you use it correctly, it forges you. Underneath all of this sits one principle. You must stop begging others to see your value. Look at the world around you. Everyone is performing. Everyone is showing off. Everyone is trying to prove that they are special. High-value men do not move like that. Real value does not scream. Real value does not chase. Real value is self-evident. A man with high value does not make someone else the center of his universe. He does not give all his time and emotion to a person who barely invests in him. He does not cling to attention. He is detached from needing approval. Detachment does not mean you do not care. It means you care from a place of strength, not from a place of desperation. You can love someone and still be ready to walk away if they disrespect you. You can care about someone and still refuse to beg for them. You can be interested, but never needy. Detachment is attractive because it shows you are complete on your own. You are not looking for someone to fill a void. You are inviting someone into a life that is already full. That is why you must build your life, your body, your mind, your skills, your mission. When you are focused on your path, you naturally stop over-investing in people who are not meeting you halfway. You are no longer chasing them. You are moving forward, and they can choose to walk beside you or be left behind. That is self-validation. You know your worth, with or without their validation. And that kind of quiet confidence is magnetic. Now we speak about something you were never taught properly: your attention. You grew up believing that the way to earn affection is to give more of yourself. More messages, more time, more effort, more chasing. Yet you notice something strange. The more you chased, the more they pulled away. The kinder you were, the more they took you for granted. Here is the truth. Attention is only valuable when it is scarce. In this age, most people are drowning in attention. Likes, comments, messages, people trying to impress them, flatter them, win them. So when you become another person constantly checking in, constantly seeking responses, constantly asking for their time, you do not stand out. You blend into the noise. But when your attention is rare, it becomes precious. When you do not respond instantly every time, when you are not the one who always starts the conversation, you become different. You become interesting. They start to wonder, why is he not chasing me like everyone else? What does he have going on? What makes him so grounded that he doesn't need my constant validation? This is the power of creating space. It is about stepping back so that your presence has weight. It is about allowing them to feel the absence of your attention. In that space, desire grows. The principle behind this is simple. Scarcity increases value. Limited things are wanted more. This applies to objects. It applies to opportunities. And it absolutely applies to people. So, when you feel the urge to double text, to check in again, to ask why they haven't replied, stop. Ask yourself, am I showing that my attention is rare, or am I flooding them with it? Your attention is a gift. Do not give it cheaply. Let people earn it. In the middle of this, there is another quiet weapon you have never fully used. Silence. Most people are terrified of silence. They rush to fill every gap. They talk endlessly, overshare, oversell. But a man who is comfortable with silence radiates confidence. When you are not afraid to pause, to think, to speak less, you show that you are not performing. You are not trying to win them over with noise. You are secure. Silence creates tension, the good kind, the kind that makes the other person lean in. Imagine texting someone and not reacting instantly. You see the message, you feel a little rush, but instead of jumping on it, you stay calm. You reply later, with intention, with clarity, with brevity. You are not cold. You are simply not overeager. This creates anticipation. Anticipation becomes attraction. In conversation, try this. When someone asks you something, do not rush. Hold eye contact. Pause, then answer slowly, clearly. That small pause does more than 100 words. It shows you are present. It shows you are not nervous. It shows you choose your words instead of spilling them. The more you speak just to fill space, the more mystery you kill. The less mystery, the less intrigue. And without intrigue, attraction dies. I want you to cement this next truth inside you. Go to the comments and write, rejection and silence make me stronger. Write it as a declaration, not as a wish. Let your own words remind you that you will not crumble when someone pulls away. Silence and space naturally lead us to another principle: mystery and distance. People do not value what they fully understand too quickly. When you reveal every thought, every fear, every detail of your past to someone you barely know, predictable, easy to read, easy to dismiss. Mystery is not about lying, it is about pacing. You reveal yourself layer by layer. You let someone earn access to your deeper world. You do not dump your entire soul on the table in the first few weeks. In a world where everyone posts everything, the person who holds some things back becomes fascinating. They do not know where you are at every moment. They do not know your every fear. They do not know your every thought, so they think about you. They imagine, they wonder. Combine this with distance, and you become even more compelling. You are not always around. You have a life. You are busy. You are pursuing goals. You are not available on demand. The more someone feels they cannot fully have you, the more they will want to get closer. That is human nature. But remember, this is not a game of pretending. You do not fake a life, you build a real one. The mystery is not a mask. It is a reflection of real depth, real standards, real priorities. Now we move into the emotional core of attraction. Attraction is not logical. It is not a math equation. It is not simply good looks plus money plus kindness. People do not fall in love with spreadsheets. They fall for feelings. Think about the times you were most obsessed with someone. Was it calm and predictable, or was it full of highs and lows, intensity and uncertainty? The emotional roller coaster is powerful. The problem is most people use it unconsciously and in unhealthy ways. You must learn to understand emotional triggers. Attraction grows when there is contrast. Moments of closeness and moments of distance. Moments of praise and moments of challenge. Moments of certainty and moments where they are not entirely sure where they stand with you. If all you ever give is constant positivity, constant praise, constant "You're amazing, you're perfect, I'm here for you always," you become boring. Safe, maybe, but not exciting. On the other hand, when you are occasionally all in, present, deeply engaged, and then you pull back a little to focus on your own life, you trigger curiosity, a little confusion, a desire to understand you more. This is the principle of intermittent reinforcement. People are drawn to rewards that appear unpredictably, not in a chaotic, toxic way, but in a natural rhythm. Sometimes you are close, sometimes you are focused elsewhere. You are not using this to hurt them. You are simply not making yourself a constant, predictable stream of validation. Emotional triggers are powerful. Use them ethically. Do not give all of yourself, all the time. Do not disappear suddenly to punish. Find the balance between giving connection and keeping your center. This brings us to influence. Every interaction is an exchange of influence. Either you are leading the dynamic, or you are following it. Most people try to influence with words alone, with pressure, with arguments. High-value men influence in quieter ways. Your body language speaks before you do. Stand tall, shoulders back, movements controlled. Eye contact steady, not aggressive. Your voice carries your frame. You speak slowly, clearly, without rushing. You do not mumble. You do not explain yourself endlessly. You also understand the power of subtle mirroring. When you gently reflect someone's posture, energy or tone, you make them feel understood without saying it. They feel comfortable. They feel in sync with you. Be careful. This must be subtle, not copying, not mocking, just lightly aligning. People are drawn to those who seem sure of themselves. This is social proof at work. When you appear confident, calm, detached from needing anyone's approval, others instinctively follow your lead. Influence is not about forcing, it is about guiding. It is about making the path you want them to take feel natural, safe, and right. But at this point, a question might rise in your mind. Isn't all of this manipulation? The answer depends on your intention. Manipulation is when you use psychology to deceive, to harm, to control someone purely for your own benefit. You pretend to care, but you only want power. Strategy is different. Strategy is using knowledge of human nature to create healthier dynamics, to protect your energy, to build mutual attraction rather than one-sided obsession. When you sometimes pull back to give space, you are not tricking them. You are preventing yourself from overchasing. You are allowing them to invest too. When you stay calm instead of exploding, you are not suppressing truth. You are choosing strength over chaos. Always check your motives. Are you trying to create something that benefits both of you? Are you respecting their freedom to choose? Are you willing to walk away if the situation is unhealthy? If yes, you are acting with strategy, not manipulation, and the world respects a man who plays the game smart, but clean. There is one final piece you must understand: the bond between confidence and vulnerability. You were told to be strong, to never show weakness, to hide your fears, your insecurities, your doubts. So many men go to extremes. They either spill everything too soon, hoping for comfort, or they lock everything inside and become cold, distant, unreachable. True strength lies in balance. Confidence shows you are solid. Vulnerability shows you are real. When you share a struggle from a place of desperation, it repels. You are asking someone to save you. When you share a struggle from a place of strength, it attracts. You are simply being honest, without begging for rescue. Imagine you are talking to someone you like. Instead of pretending your life has always been perfect, you calmly admit, "I failed before. I've had to rebuild myself." But you speak from the other side of it. No self-pity, no fishing for validation, just truth. That honesty, combined with your calm and your detachment, creates a deep connection. They see both your strength and your humanity, and that combination is rare. Do not be afraid to let someone see parts of you. Just do it gradually, do it intentionally. Do it from a grounded place. A mask might impress people, but it never truly connects you. And connection is where real attraction grows and survives. To lock this in, I want you to go to the comments and write, "My calm strength creates deep attraction." Let that sentence be your reminder of how you will move from now on. You have now seen a different side of attraction, not the childish side of chasing, not the weak side of begging, but the quiet, powerful side of psychology and stoic mastery. The question is no longer, why don't they choose me? The question now is, am I moving like a high-value man? Am I leading my story or waiting to be chosen in someone else's? From this day forward, you do not chase for your worth. You do not crumble at rejection. You do not flood people with your attention. You do not explain yourself to those who cannot see your value. You build yourself. You master your emotions. You guard your attention. You respect your own time. You move with mystery, with calm, with intention. Remember this, attraction is not only about what you say, it is just as much about what you do not say. The messages you do not send, the reactions you do not give, the fears you do not bow to. You can keep living like everyone else, or you can step into this new way of being. The power is in your hands. The choice is yours. Listen to me. Most men today are walking into relationships blind. They throw their heart, their time, their mind into chaos, and then wonder why they feel empty, anxious, and disrespected. You live in a world of screens, dating apps, social media, endless options, unrealistic expectations. Everyone is chasing attention. Very few are building character. In a world like this, a man must become disciplined in how he deals with women, not bitter, not fearful. Disciplined. You must learn to protect three things above all else: your mind, your path, and your time. If you lose these, you lose yourself. And when you lose yourself, no relationship can save you. So listen carefully. I will give you principles that have guided men for thousands of years. They are not soft. They are not romantic fantasies. They are hard truths. If you absorb them, you will stop begging for love and start commanding respect, quietly, calmly, without drama. First, protect your mind. Your mental health is not a luxury. It is not something you take care of. When you have time, it is the foundation of your entire life. Many men destroy themselves in the name of love. They stay in relationships filled with drama, tension, manipulation, and constant emotional games. They call it passion. They call it working things out. In reality, they are pouring poison into their own thoughts every day. Understand this. When your mind breaks, everything else follows. Your work suffers. Your friendships fade. Your goals disappear. You stop recognizing the man in the mirror. No woman on this earth is worth losing your sanity for. None. If she constantly brings chaos, if every week is a new crisis, if you feel like you are always on edge, waiting for the next explosion, pay attention. That is not love. That is emotional warfare. Set a hard line inside yourself. Tell yourself, my peace is non-negotiable. If someone keeps crossing that line, you do not argue forever. You do not beg. You walk away. Protect your mental space deliberately. Rest. Train your body. Read. Sit in silence. Spend time with people who make you feel calm and steady, not people who keep you in constant confusion. A strong man is not the one who endures endless drama. A strong man is the one who has the courage to leave anything that is destroying his mind. Now, do not lose yourself inside a relationship. One of the greatest mistakes men make is slowly erasing who they are just to keep a woman happy. At first, it looks harmless. You stop doing one thing you love, then another. You hold back your opinions. You avoid any disagreement. You reshape yourself to fit a world. Soon, you are a stranger to your own life. Stoic wisdom is simple here. You must be yourself, fully and firmly, not stubborn for no reason, but rooted, grounded, clear. If you love certain hobbies, do not abandon them just because she frowns. If something matters to you, do not pretend it doesn't, just so she won't get upset. If you disagree, speak calmly, but speak. When you constantly fold to keep the peace, you may think you are preserving the relationship. In reality, you are killing attraction, because deep down, she cannot respect a man who has no spine. Ask yourself, if no one was watching you, if no woman was in your life, what kind of man would you be? How would you dress? What would you do with your time? What would you stand for? Hold on to that man. Do not trade him away, not even for love. The right woman will want you to remain yourself. The wrong woman will try to reshape you into something smaller. Never make yourself smaller. Then there is your path. Your life is not just romance. You have a mission. You have work to do. You have a future to build. Many men abandon their path the moment a woman enters their life. They skip workouts. They stop taking risks. They stay in safe jobs because she prefers stability over growth. They delay their dreams until later, and later never comes. Your path is sacred. Your ambitions, your goals, your drive, these are not optional. They are the reason you wake up with purpose. If you have a dream, starting a business, moving to a new place, pushing your limits, and she tries to hold you back out of fear, listen carefully. You might be choosing comfort today, at the cost of regret tomorrow. Ask yourself, if I stay exactly where I am, just to keep this relationship, will I respect myself in 10 years? If the answer is no, then you already know what you are sacrificing. A supportive woman will challenge you to rise, not shrink. She may worry. She may ask questions, but she will not demand that you kill your dreams to protect her comfort. Do not throw away the man you could become just to keep someone who does not believe in that man. Walk your path. Invite her to walk beside you, but never leave the road to chase someone who only wants you small and safe. Next, do not turn any woman into your entire world. Obsession ruins men. You meet a woman, she is beautiful, kind, interesting. You feel alive around her. There is nothing wrong with that. But then you go too far. You start thinking about her all day. You check your phone every few minutes. You get anxious if she does not reply. You cancel plans with friends. Your mood rises and falls based only on her attention. This is not love. This is dependence. When you become obsessed, you hand over your power. You place her on a pedestal and put yourself on the ground. You start to believe that your happiness lives inside her opinions, her texts, her reactions. From that moment, you are no longer leading your life. You are chasing her. Women feel this. They sense when a man's world revolves around them. At first, it may feel flattering. Very quickly, it becomes suffocating and unattractive. Remember this, you are the center of your own universe. Your goals, your values, your actions, that is your core. She can be an important part of your life, but she is still only a part. If you feel yourself slipping into obsession, pull back deliberately. Focus on your own growth. Train, work, build, reconnect with your friends, reconnect with your purpose. You are not her servant. She is not your queen. You are two human beings, equal, walking side by side. The moment you kneel emotionally, you lose respect from her and from yourself. Confidence, independence, composure. These are magnetic. Guard them by never letting your entire identity revolve around one person. Now we talk about solitude. Men fear being alone. That fear drives more bad relationships than anything else. They stay with someone who disrespects them. They tolerate manipulation. They accept boredom, coldness, even constant conflict, because the alternative, being alone, terrifies them. But listen carefully. It is far better to walk alone in peace than to lie next to someone and feel empty. If you cannot stand your own company, you will cling to anyone who gives you attention. You will not choose a partner. You will accept a rescue. Solitude is not a curse. It is training. Go to a restaurant alone. Travel alone. Sit with your thoughts without reaching for your phone. Read, learn. Build your body. Build your skills. Become a man who does not need a relationship to feel complete. From that position, you can choose the right woman instead of grabbing the first one who stays. Ask yourself a hard question. If this relationship ended tomorrow, would I still be okay? If the honest answer is no, then you are leaning on the relationship too much. You must build a life so full of purpose that losing someone hurts, but does not break you. A relationship should add to your life, not replace it. Now, your time. Time is the most valuable thing you own. You never get it back. Every minute you give to someone is a piece of your life you will never see again. Yet many men treat their time like it is worthless. They chase women who are half interested. They text all day with no purpose. They rearrange their entire schedule for someone who cancels at the last minute. This is not romantic. This is disrespect to yourself. If a woman constantly wastes your time, she is showing you exactly how she values you. If she sends mixed signals, drags things out, plays hot and cold, and you keep showing up, you are teaching her that your time has no price. From now on, treat time like currency. You invest it. You do not throw it away. If she keeps canceling plans, stop asking. If she is vague, distant, or always too busy, take the hint. If you feel like you are being strung along, step away calmly. Set boundaries around your time. Decide who gets your attention and why. Put your goals, your work, your health at the center. Let people earn a place in your schedule by adding value, not by simply existing. A man who respects his time becomes more attractive because it shows discipline, focus, and self-respect. You are not always available. You are building something. There is another form of protection many men ignore. Protecting your past. In this age of oversharing, people think that openness means telling every detail of their life to anyone who asks. That is foolish. Your past is your story. It is not a weapon you hand to someone you barely know. Too many men reveal everything too early. Old breakups, deep family problems, financial failures, personal wounds. They lay their entire history on the table before trust is even formed. Later, during conflict, those same details are used against them, thrown back in their face in moments of anger, turned into tools for guilt, shame, or control. Understand this. There is a big difference between honesty and full exposure. You can be truthful without handing over every detail of your life. In the early stages, focus on who you are now, your values, your direction, your habits, your vision. Let the deeper parts of your past unfold slowly as genuine trust develops. Guarding your past is not about hiding in shame. It is about wisdom. A man with self-respect does not feel the need to explain his entire life to impress someone. He shares selectively, carefully, from a place of strength. An air of mystery is not a game, it is dignity. Let people earn the right to know your deeper story. Do not abandon your roots. Many men, once they start dating, quietly walk away from the people who have always been there. Friends get ignored. Family calls go unanswered. Every free moment is spent with her, and the rest of their life shrinks. This is dangerous, because when everything is built around one person, you lose balance. And if that relationship ends, you are left standing alone in an empty room. Your friends and family are your foundation. They knew you before any romance. They are often the ones who will tell you the hard truth when you are blind. They are the ones who will help you rise when life knocks you down. Make time for them. See your friends. Call your parents. Visit your family. A good woman will respect that you have deep connections outside the relationship. She will not try to cut you off from everyone else. In fact, having a full life, strong friendships, solid family ties, meaningful activities, makes you more attractive. It shows that you are not a man who clings to one person out of emptiness. You are a man who is already complete, sharing his life, not begging for one. Now your achievements. Many men secretly live for approval. They work hard, hit goals, change their life, and then wait for a woman to clap for them before they allow themselves to feel proud. You get a promotion, you hit a new personal best in the gym. You finish a difficult project, and the first thought is, I hope she's impressed. This is a trap. When your sense of worth depends on someone else's reaction, you hand them control over your happiness. If they are supportive, you feel good. If they are distracted, jealous, or indifferent, you feel small. You must reverse this. Your achievements are first for you. You should be able to look at your own progress and feel proud, even if no one else notices. Buy yourself something symbolic. Take yourself out. Sit quietly and reflect on how far you've come. Give yourself permission to feel satisfied with your own effort. If a woman is happy for your success, that is a blessing. If she belittles it or tries to compete with it, that is a warning. A healthy partner celebrates your growth, but whether she does or not, your self-respect cannot rise and fall with her reaction. Validation must come from within. That is true strength. So, let us gather these truths. Protect your mind. Do not sacrifice your sanity just to keep someone close. Stay yourself. Do not bend so far to please that you forget who you are. Honor your path. Do not trade your future for short-term comfort. Refuse obsession. Care deeply, but never lose yourself in any one person. Master solitude. Be able to stand alone so you are never forced to crawl for company. Guard your time. Invest it wisely, as the rare currency it is. Be wise with your past. Share it slowly, from a place of strength, not desperation. Keep your roots alive. Nurture your friendships and family bonds, and celebrate your own victories. Be your own source of validation. Remember this above all. You are the prize, not because you are perfect, but because you are a man who is building himself, a man who guards his mind, walks his path, and refuses to bow to fear. Do not lower your standards just to feel less lonely. Do not betray your future self to satisfy your present emotions. Do not hand your power to anyone. Live these principles. Carry them into every interaction, every relationship, every decision. When you do, you will not just change the way women respond to you. You will change the way you see yourself. Calm, grounded, and unshakable in a chaotic world.